Hello, Luigi. Hang on, so I'm just getting food. Can you not? Okay.
So, alright, for the recording, Gavin's limited bounties end in 2 hours and 46 minutes, and we've done none of them.
I think you mean 36.
36? Yeah, 36 minutes. Look, it doesn't matter. It'll only matter when we get to the last 10 minutes, which will probably happen. But essentially, we had to do 3 quests in Ancient Forest, 6 6-star quests or some shit.
5.
And then kill Valhazak 4 times, which we've done that plenty of times. So
Yeah.
game's basically spitting in our mouth. But yeah, and Gavin's ends then, and mine ends in 1 day again. So fuck. I wish there was a way you could sync it up. Did you start the game 1 day before I did or something? Is that why it's like this?
No, you actually started a day before I did.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, you see, you're in America, and everything bothers towards America, so.
But that it's all synced up.
Monster World. It's not. It's good. It's clearly not all synced up.
We aren't like a day ahead of you.
I don't know.
So I don't quite get it. But this is better than our last limited bounty speedrun, where we only had 1 hour.
Like an hour?
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Just. Hey, you know what? I should have gotten elemental resistance, huh? Oh, whatever.
I picked attack L just to make him die faster.
I kind of did that too. Where are my mega nutrients? This guy doesn't need anything more than that. There we go.
Oh.
I mean, if we fight Toby Kadachi 5 times, and then it's really just Valhazak 4 times, which might take a while.
And really, if we have like a repeatable story quest for Great Jagras, that would be faster.
Oh, yeah, well, we had to fight. We had to do a 6-star quest 3 times, so
yeah,
that'll be this one, and then the last 2 can be Jagras. So that will be even faster. And we could be like, well, I mean, optimally,
just make all the next 4 of them just Jagras.
Why? Because you have to do.
Because we need 5 6-star quests.
Yeah, that's this one.
What do you mean?
This is in the Ancient Forest and the 6-star quest. We're killing 2 birds with one stone.
Yes, and so is the Jagras.
The Great Jagras is 6 stars.
I mean, it's high rank version, yeah.
Oh, then why are we doing this? We could just quit this, really.
Oh, we're already like halfway through.
Why is that thing 6-star? That doesn't make any sense.
Because 6-star is the minimum rank for high rank, so high rank Great Jagras is 6-star.
High rank Great Jagras is an oxymoron, honestly. I don't care.
It is, but you know, here we are.
My butterfly isn't doing anything. There we go. Oh, shut up. Wow, it fell in this thing. What a fucking idiot. Not like it was moving much anyways. Get back here. Toby Kadachi material. It's kind of actually ironic. I'm like, you know, we aren't gonna play Monster Hunter, you know, for ages, so we could talk about during Salmon Run yesterday, and then
And
the
here we
day
are.
after, it's like, yeah, but Devil Joe is gonna be coming out, and I mean, that's just gonna require gems, right? Like,
It probably requires its own gems.
yeah. So like, I don't want to farm for those. Do you want to farm for those?
I mean, if I want his gear, I'll do it.
No.
Okay.
See, that's what this is for. Instead of doing that stupid shit, we just do this stupid shit.
Except if it has a Devil Joe gem, you need to fight the Devil Joe.
Well, don't we just have to fight it once?
I mean,
And then
get a gem? Probably
then
not.
the Elder Melder has it, and then we go, nice. Here's this print.
I mean, I'd rather fight it.
I don't trust this game to give it to us before 20 battles. I'm not gonna risk that.
I mean, it probably won't, but that's the essence of Monster Hunter. You fight the monster and
Gavin,
it just gets faster every time.
Gavin, this is here just as a
What?
precaution, you know? Why not just have a gold Vivarium print in case the game wants to be a stupid dick and you want the gear early? How about that? Is that good enough for you, Gavin?
No.
Die. Oh, yeah, speaking of death, you shouldn't be able to hear any of it, but my brother has people over for March Madness or some shit. I don't know. So
March
yeah,
Madness.
you might hear some shit. It's basketball. It's the thing where it's like there are like 32 teams and then they all, you know.
I don't, but alright.
What was it?
Basketball is an alien thing here.
And they go down a bracket.
People play it in school, but I don't know anyone who actively follows it.
Oh, I'm stunned. That's hilarious.
Yeah, alright, the Rathian is trying to eat the Tobikadachi. There we go.
Yeah. Did I eat that? I consumed that. Man, that sucks. Well, my fanged wyvern hunt.
Ow. Ow.
What?
The Rathian is running me into a wall.
Ah. So what? Great Jaguars is weak to fire? It's not even great.
Yeah.
Why did it change that?
Well, it is big among Jaggers.
No. I don't care what it is relative to Jagresses, because I don't care about Jagresses.
Well, don't be racist.
Water just doesn't even work on that? That doesn't even make any sense. If anything, water should be super effective against it, since it's kind of like PD Piranha,
I am here.
which is what we should base all of our bosses on, honestly. Super Mario
No, we
Sunshine.
shouldn't. Right. No.
Because you fill him up with water and he goes.
That's exactly why this shouldn't be, because that is one of the most haunting experiences of my life.
And then he goes. Boom, boom. And then. Womp, 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 womp. And then. The water splash sounds.
Please.
You know that meme where it's like retweet if you can hear this picture? And that's usually like the Sony PlayStation 2 boot up screen or whatever. Like that fucking loud ass DVD thing. I'm just gonna make one with the whole PD Piranha sequence. I did that with the fucking Paper Mario blooper. Which, further cements me as a fucking weirdo.
Okay.
It's such an iconic sound.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I was watching a speed run of this game.
Yeah.
And obviously they have the PlayStation 4 Pro and a solid state drive. Like whatever causes the fastest loading in this game. And actually seeing it is insane compared to this piece of garbage.
Well, I set up the Jaggers close down.
Alright. What the fuck was the fire thing called? This thing. The Flammenknocker or whatever. Yeah, it's insane how much better it is. Just watching it kind of gave me a weird feeling because it didn't seem right. Did you post it or?
I'm posting it now.
Okay. So wait, loading from a disc is slower than like a game that's saved digitally, right?
Yeah.
So like my game could be even slower. Can you believe that? I can't.
And I'm loading from disk, so. Although, like, every PS4 game, like, installs the hard drive, so I'll run it off the hard drive, really.
Like, someone I was watching last night was like, you know, I wish they would make a Monster Hunter World portable or whatever. And I'm just like, these loading times? I don't know about
I mean,
that.
with these visuals, no.
I mean, yeah, you could downgrade the visuals or whatever, but like, I don't think it would.
You'd have to do a lot of downgrading.
Yeah, it would be a functionally different game, even if you did do that shit that they did in the past Monster Hunter games, apparently, where they split up areas. I can't. Like, I was just thinking.
I mean,
again.
that was more just like general hardware limitations. Like the PSP and DS couldn't fucking manage that.
Could the 3DS do that again with this game?
No.
Yeah, no.
Like absolutely not.
Could the Switch even?
Switch probably could.
Terrible.
Not with these visuals, but it could probably manage like an open Monster Hunter.
Like, I was just thinking about all the shit I've heard about previous Monster Hunter games, and I'm like, nope, this game is ground level. This is as low as it goes for me. I cannot play those other games. So we can only go up from here when you think about it.
Although thinking on it, Switch cartridges actually have like much faster read times than the disc would.
But does that NVIDIA piece of shit have faster reading times? Whatever that means.
Reading times isn't reading from cartridge, and yeah, pretty much.
Well, reading from cartridge isn't going to be a problem.
I mean, it's like why Breath of the Wild takes like all of a few seconds to like get into shit.
Of course, you buy digitally on the Nintendo Switch.
Why on earth would you?
Well, I mean, I didn't even remember that the Switch does. Wait, the Switch has the SD cards thing, but I mean, this game would probably be like 1,000,000 gigabytes, right? So,
I mean, it's like 40 or some shit like that. Like on this, it's 40, so it'll probably be like smaller if it's like lower res shit.
oh, interesting. I just keep thinking that every game nowadays, like every AAA game like this, is 125 gigabytes. Like,
I mean, they are when they're hideously unoptimized, which is most of them.
15.
I mean, to be fair, that's not because of hideous unoptimization. That's because Square Enix are fucking nuts and like, you know what this needs? 8K textures. It's like, no one has the monitor for that. What are you doing? They did it anyway.
I'm still gonna run it in windowed mode, or I still would, I should say, since I have it on PS4. So,
I mean, let's be honest. I don't even know if your rig could handle running it and the stream at the same time. It seems like that sort of monster. I don't know, but like my understand, it's probably like insanely optimized because that's how Square Enix are.
It's only 1.5 years old, and it was like the
yeah,
best
but like
shit at
again,
the time. How can computers be like that? I don't believe that.
I mean, it's because Square Enix have like they basically whenever they're like we're making a PC version, we need to make this like the most visual masterpiece possible. So like 8K textures, 120 frames per second base frame rate, like on high and all that. It's like it's fucking nuts.
And you have pods or something?
Pods?
Yeah, that was something I saw in the speedrun. To prevent the monster from running away, you just shoot a pod at it.
Well, I mean, you can only get like piercing pods off of monsters and shit.
Or maybe it's not.
I guess like a flash pod.
I mean, flash pods were a thing too, but
I have flash pods, but like.
yeah, I mean, yeah, not to waste.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna be doing any sort of let's implement speedrun tactics into Monster Hunter.
But the limited bounty.
No, don't care. Like fuck off. Like you don't need speedrun tactics to play a game.
It's kind of a shame though that the first one I saw that was fucking hunting horn. Since that weapon it can fight, but it's definitely not made for fighting.
Yeah.
Entirely. So doing a solo person hunting horn speedrun took the dude like 10 hours. And I popped in and out. But what was I gonna say? I forget what I was gonna say. God damn it. It's over.
Instead of getting the Plaid Trophy, am I going to be the new Monster Hunter World speedrunner?
You should.
Yeah, sure. Sure, why
You
not?
should. I mean, it's low competition right now. I forget what I was gonna say. It's bothering the shit out of me. It was something about Monster Hunter. It's even worse, really. Oh, right! I was like, do you think, like... Speedrunning is technically, you boot up the game as if it were new, and then you beat it.
Yeah.
But in a game like this... I know there would be rules in place, but wouldn't that theoretically still be true? Even if you had friends who were like Hunter rank 100 carry you through the whole thing?
I mean, yes, but...
That should be a category. I wonder what the rules are for friend speedruns. It's also kind of curious because it's like, there's stuff like, you know, bounties and shit that are time-based that could help a run better than other runs. So it's like when
I imagine like most runs are just like agnostic of these things. Like they do not pay attention to any such external shit. And anything that which like someone comes in and helps you, like and they're like insanely high rank, that's probably its own distinct category. With the real category being just doing it yourself solo. Start to Xenojiva, I guess.
yeah. Xenojiva Hunting Horn. That was funny. You thought you were having it bad.
Imagine that took up the final 2 hours by itself.
Also, that
Classes up
generator
and all.
stuff. Let me just do that.
Nice.
Normally I would ignore these guys, especially after they gave me literal garbage that I don't care about. But, let's see. Sure, 2 Basil Guzzes, I don't know. I don't even know what I want out of this game anymore, just take it. Just take it! Yeah, I've been, like, brewing about stream shit, and then I just haven't been able to do it.
Brewing.
all week, so I'm like, fuck. And then, you know, I wasn't even gonna stream today. And then, I mean, I was, but then the package thing came up.
Yeah.
And on top of the dog bullshit that I have every Tuesday and Thursday, so. And that dog would not eat. So that was even worse. I was there for like an hour. Because I mean, at that point, I'm like, I'm not streaming. Fuck it. And then here we are. I mean, because special circumstances, obviously. Involving the limited bounties being stupid. I'm still so mad about this. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I tried looking online.
It doesn't, but welcome to the world.
I tried looking online for a solution, and no one even mentioned it on the Google searches I did.
A solution?
Yeah, like, is there a way to sync it up or something? Is there a little trick you can do?
No, because they're synced to like, your region servers.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's like, the European ones are just ahead of it, I guess.
Look. This would make sense if, one, yours were 5 hours ahead of mine instead of 24 hours ahead of mine. And two, if the game was region locked, which it's not. Very obviously.
And it's not like there's gonna be like global world servers for shit like this.
You just set the events on a timer. Like, I can't imagine it's that hard.
I mean they have. It's just that the timer is by region.
So one region is one whole day ahead of the other, even if friends across the regions
Yeah, I
are
mean,
playing.
like, fuck it. For all we know, Japan is like a whole 2 days ahead of us.
That makes me so mad. Like, even a company like Nintendo can get this right. And Nintendo can't do online.
Reminds me of, like, because we're back here and also mentioned Nintendo. That was something I wanted to mention in, like, the optimization and file sizes talk. I think, like, I remember at Breath of the Wild, it's like fucking, I think, like 20 or less gigabytes for all, like, and that's fucking gigantic, you know?
Yeah, Nintendo is.
Shows you the like the powers of optimization.
Well, maybe it's because all the graphics in that game look terrible, obviously.
I mean, by the same token, I think like Witcher 3 is like, it's like fucking absolutely gigantic as like sandboxes and RPGs go, and yet it's still like half the size of a standard Ubisoft sandbox.
Oh yeah, did you see?
Just file size.
Did you see that Footman is gonna be in? Sorry, Foot Bathtub Man, as it's more commonly known, is gonna be in Soul Calibur 6.
I did, and that makes me laugh.
It does make me laugh.
I love it.
You haven't even played it.
That's-
I was
that's-
gonna
yeah.
send you a Discord message about finally playing it.
I mean, I have it on here on PS4, Witcher 3.
Oh yeah, did you ever play
think I have.
Xenoblade 2?
No, I didn't, and I still like now that this job interview shit's out of the way, I can like get back to doing things. But yeah, it's doing everything in order.
Wrong, Gavin. Your soul belongs to streaming with me.
I mean, I'll probably like it's just like I am very bad at like prioritizing or deciding when to do things. Like I cannot do this until I have done this thing. It's like, but you know, you could just do it anyway.
You did? Oh, I did. Okay.
Nah, he's almost dead.
How do I piercing cloud? Come on. No, no, no. The weapon's out.
Stopped him. It's fine.
I had the piercing cloud too. Man. His head's in the wall. His head's in the wall. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it in the salmon run, but they're like
Yep.
buffing every weapon, except for the guns, which aren't being changed.
Okay, how are they buffing?
I don't know.
I think
All I know is that they're buffing the insect wave, and that surprised me, because this thing seems like so good, like too good. Right, and then obviously I'm like, well, it's not like a PvP game where it needs balance.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's unfair to the monsters. Oh, yeah. It's like I can understand
Okay.
balancing, make the game too easy, obviously, but like, it's not really drastic when it's already fine at its base, right?
yeah.
Do you not look at the patch notes?
Novella occurs about the monsters.
Oh, boo!
I have to say I like the engine of like Switch X because when it's in sword mode and you're winding up for like the big giant like finale elemental discharge attack, like it just starts entirely glowing green and it just looks rad. It's like, oh yeah, this thing is made for destruction.
Yeah, that reminds me. They keep describing Devil Joe as like, you know, edgy shit like the World Eater, and he's like, he's gonna be the hardest.
Pretty sure that's because he's the final boss of another
in the
game.
entire world. He's probably gonna be fucking easy.
I am going to replay this exact sound clip to you whenever he's like eating this shit out of the both of us.
Like, what does he have? Some stupid dumb shit mechanic that makes him difficult?
I don't know. He's probably just fucking like a big ball of stats.
Like ramming you into a wall or digging constantly. Oh, that was something else I saw in the speedrun. Oh shit, what was it? It was either if you like shoot him with a piercing pod like thing or a flash pod, it stops the Diablo from digging.
I've tried that, and it must be the insanely tight timing. Because every time I've tried it, it doesn't work.
He like dug in, and then the dude like did something, and then he like popped its head out and was stuck in the dirt too. And I'm like, oh, what?
No, why the guys try like shooting flash pods at digging the houses and they just dig anyway because their face is in the dirt. So, I don't. Maybe like it's like a timing thing, but.
So wait, did we? No, wait, we still have 2 more of that.
Yep.
Elder's Recess, no. Piscine, no.
Fish.
Fuck you, game.
Novell sends each one off with a prayer. Fuck.
Was that even what?
Each monster.
Oh yeah, what we should do after this is the sunglasses mission.
The
The
what?
sunglasses mission. It's the event quest where you fight the camera wizard and then you get sunglasses
Oh.
because it flashes and the sunglasses protect you from the flashing. So it's
I mean, I'm already immune to being stoned.
thematically appropriate. Gavin, it's not about the function. It's about the form. You're thinking dumplings. You're supposed to be thinking flowers when it comes to sunglasses, my friend.
Also, I don't know, Howard. Those cats are pretty good cooks. I mean, you seen him? He uses a fucking sword. I would trust that cat with my life. You can hear like the little ambient creature noises in the loading screen sometimes. I hear like the little birds of the ancient forest warbling already.
I actually can't hear anything in this game. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Yay. I guess you got dumped right next to it
Yeah,
then.
we're literally in a corridor.
Fair enough.
The only things I've ever heard in this game are the dun 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 and that one very screechy sound in the Valhazak fight. I think those are the only 2 things I've ever heard. Was it sleep? What the fuck?
Cat probably put it to sleep.
Well, every single status is 3 stars on this thing.
I mean, it is like the shit monster.
It
So.
really goes to show how great of a monster it is. Okay, that works, I guess. I think you hit me up. Whatever.
Oh, did
On
it?
it.
Oh, sick.
Just doesn't make any sense because we're in a fucking cave. Wow, that's hilarious. I knocked it down. Or maybe you did. Look, I don't know what's going on with the camera. it's not having a good time here. This thing's gonna die soon. Oh, it's broken.
God, look at the fucking switch axe sword when it's like fully charged and all that. It's like, oh, it's meaty.
It didn't drop anything that you could shoot it with.
I mean, it's already like way out of sight, so.
That sounds like something a quitter would say. I can see it. It's coming. You know, so I saw the dude refer to this part as the beach, and I'm like, you know, that actually makes sense.
Like, well, it is a beach, like that.
In my brain, I'm like, that's not a beach. But then I'm
It's
like,
a
wait,
beach.
it is like a shoreline, huh? Yeah, I guess so. But where's the sand? Where's the surf? And where's the sun?
All down there.
Wrong. It's missing one of the 3. It's probably missing the surf too. Like, how many big waves are you seeing there?
I mean, I'm not looking, so.
If I pop out my boogie board, am I gonna get any sick tricks going, or?
What is a boogie board?
It's like, you know, the kind of like, what's the word for that? Like styrofoam board that you lay on your stomach on, and
Okay.
and then you like go down the way. It's like a baby surfboard, you know?
Oh, okay.
Surely you've seen them. Unless they're an American thing?
I mean, they're probably not
Surprises me.
big. I just don't know what they are.
And then what's the like the wooden board that you run on the shore and then you drop it when there's like a tiny bit of water over the sand, and then you like just glide over that like 1 millimeter of water?
I have no idea.
Forget what that's called. That's like the teenager thing to do. The evolution of the beach boards is boogie board, whatever that thing is, and then the surfboard for the adults. That's the progression scale here.
That's not the one I wanted. God damn it.
And I'm seeing none of those boards down at that, quote, beach, end quote.
And there's also no people there.
Hey. Alright, that patch isn't out yet.
Okay, I was just checking.
I guess Finch Free doesn't stop that.
Doesn't stop launchers.
So if you want to be like Master Troll until that upgrade or update comes out, then pick a hammer or whatever the fuck that thing is.
It's a Switch X.
Yeah, it sucks. I want a normal axe.
It sucks. It does like fucking more damage than anything we've used.
I don't want to share my weapon with a fucking sword. Because swords are for pansies. That's right.
You're just using a sword on the end of the stick.
Nope, I'm just using a stick.
That's what a glaive is. It's a sword on the end of the stick.
Well, I don't see a sword on the end of this stick. In fact, the water glaive has an axe on the end of the stick, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's like speaking of Soul Calibur, I'm just Keelik, you know? Where I yell about cats. Why do you do that?
Why not, frankly?
Was he actually saying cats, or was it some like Japanese word?
It's probably some Japanese word. I don't remember. It would have been, yeah, because like all the voice acting that was Japanese, wasn't it?
Unless
At least it was, but
saying cat.
the one I remember playing.
English.
Alright, I think that's all the 6-star quests, isn't it? No.
Don't make Keelik shove that pole where you don't want it to go. Okay. I don't think this is gonna get me anywhere. Did we do the thing? Did we finish?
No, we haven't. We need one more.
Jeez, this game's just busy work.
You're the one who wanted to do it.
How could anyone like this game? Oh yeah, I saw a comment earlier on the Monster Hunter video. It's like, it takes months to, I don't know if it was understand or master Monster Hunter. And I'm like, nope, that is not true.
That is not
I
true.
got living evidence of that right here. 1 month? Took me 1 month to get this game down. Unless we're still going, then it's like 2 months.
I wouldn't call us masters, but like it doesn't take a month to understand Monster Hunter. It doesn't take months to understand
I
it.
think I'm a master at this game.
It's just one of those people who's like, oh, this game's actually really hard for the elite. It's like, fuck up. It's like the people are like, oh, Dark Souls is a game for really hard elite people. It's like, no, it's not, you dipshit.
Yeah, it's being put on a Nintendo console. How hard can it be? keep forgetting that that's like the remastered version.
Yep.
We don't even know if that's going to be good or not.
I mean, we already know the Switch version is 30 FPS. Every other version is 60. So.
Yeah, okay, that's bad.
Original game was 30, but you know.
But
I mean, hey, like it's an alright like trade off for like portable Dark Souls at least.
yeah, we stick loads from the cartridge pretty quickly.
And you'll be needing that because there's a lot of
The only part I hear about is this place called Blight Town, which sounds like a blight on the game when you think about it.
That's more just the game goes there and then the frame rate dies just every single time, no matter what platform you're on.
You're gonna need 60 frames of that, so you don't go into the fucking negatives.
No, you see, you go in the Blight Town with 60 frames and then it just becomes 20. Just always. And no matter what you're on. Like on PS3, 360 and all that, it just went down to fucking 20.
Kinda can't wait to see that on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, I won't be seeing it, but Digital Foundry will probably. That's all I need. God damn it. There we go. Wait, I need that extract. Alright. Why is this dude running so much? Knock it off.
And if you're a pro, you just never go to Blight Town. That's true, David. You never actually have to go there, technically speaking. But I mean, even then, you have to suffer the swamps for like at least like a minute.
That requires playing the game for months until you have mastered it.
I mean, that's how David did it the first time.
I like how that one thing is by rank down there. Oh yeah, that reminds me. While I was watching that speedrun, I noticed in the cutscene, like the specific cutscene for this monster, like that's you're forced to watch. By the way, and, like all eyes are on it because you can't do anything else during it, right? That the Great Jagras, when it swallows a monster, its stomach is already full by the time it picks the monster up.
I mean, yeah, its stomach expands to fit it in.
But no.
Yes.
That's probably it. Maybe, but it looked like it had the thing in it already. Wow, I wasn't doing this, was I? Was I doing this to you all the time? If that's the case, good thing I switched off the fucking hammer.
What do you mean?
Knocking you up in the air?
I mean, you did it like occasionally, but not often. Why just like vaulting you into the air fucking all the time?
Yeah, but like, you've probably done it more times now than I've done it in the entirety of my hammer use.
Switch acts as a launcher, I guess. It's fine for you. You like fighting in the air, right?
Not for this thing. Oops, I'm an idiot. Is it frozen? Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
I was trying to eat food, I think.
It looked like its animation froze. Like that was essentially its T-pose, and it was waiting for the next action, but the action wouldn't be given to it. I hope the next Monster Hunter game uses human technology.
What?
Well, what's that thing called with the black suits and the white balls taped to them, and then you move around?
Oh.
Motion capture. I think in the most basic sense. I'm sure there's an official word for that program or software or whatever. Technology, even.
I mean, it's motion capture technology.
Using our advanced motion capture technology.
No, well, like now we just have to like fight the Valzak 4 times, and that's the limit bounties though. On the overall list, we have to go fight the Timbered Kieran next. I don't know if we want to do that tonight or whatever, but that is a thing we have to do at some point.
You have to do the sunglasses quest.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I don't even remember what skill it has on it.
What? what skill it has on.
The sunglasses?
It probably just like a very high stun resistance,
Keep cool.
like level 3 stun resistance.
World record pace. XD. Right, I forgot I put an actual title for this stream. It's kind of hard to do when you have a multiple game lineup and you want the docket to be in the stream title. To be like, oh, what are you doing during this? Yeah, like, I still haven't figured out how I want to do that.
Let's go set up the Valhazak.
Was that thing Me Too Dragon?
Dragon and Fire, I think.
Well, this thing probably isn't as good as my dragon weapon, even if it was more annoying to get. So let's do Elder Steel.
Quest is
Of
up.
course. Big weak to fire. I think. Hold on.
Yep, Dragon and Fire.
Fire stick. Let's see.
The one with more damage, just take that.
Big weak to dragon as well.
Yep.
Wow, this Google document is very handy. I'm glad that I took the time to make it. Right, you want to go to this camp? Sure. Let's use a voucher, right? Yeah, why not?
What do I usually have here? What am I forgetting?
3 times 50 minutes.
Flash pods.
I forget what I have for this thing. Whatever. How long do we have? 2 hours, I think.
That's time enough.
Record time. Is it? We had to do it 4 times. Usually took us like 30 minutes, right? It's gonna come down to wire.
When we were first learning how to fight it, like, yeah, but...
Don't we have to claim the prize
Probably.
at the end too?
I mean, yeah, but...
Do you think they would remove
You
it?
just get that by just talking to them, so...
But like, let's say that we finish the quest with 10 seconds to spare and we load into the thing and then it turns over. Do we lose our prize?
I don't know.
I have this very sinking feeling that we do. That's very scary.
I mean, you're gonna get it out of which way, so...
Yeah, I know, but that's not what we're here
You have
for.
nothing to worry about. Let's go.
I didn't.
Like,
How do I-
Wait, did just...
What?
Did it not just, like, bring you along? Then?
No, but I didn't even ready up at all.
Nah,
Is that how I got ready up and
you-
back up? Are you okay?
You can just join the quest. Like a,
I know, but I was just.
I thought I heard the noise and I just hit it. Sorry.
At least you didn't take my voucher with you. Yeah, for some reason when I logged in yesterday, because I'm like, might as well log in to get vouchers. It gave me 4 of them. So I don't know if.
Yeah, it stacks them up for days you missed.
Wow, really? So if I log
Yep.
in.
So it fills you back up to 5 if you have been long enough for it.
So if I haven't played for a year and I log in 300, well,
It'll only give you 5.
it'll only give you 5.
You can only have 5.
Well, but then like, let's say I use them all and then I boot up the game again. Will it give me 5 more?
Probably not.
Wow. I mean, I wasn't even expecting it to give you anything. I mean, you might as well go the whole way, right? Like, I haven't played the game in
I should put my
20 years.
actual shoes on. I forgot. I didn't put my fucking actual, like... Is he not coming out? No?
Yeah, we talked about this,
Alright.
the spring update in the yesterday's salmon run. It's pretty good, except for the whole character voucher and what was the other thing I hated about this update?
I don't know.
What was it?
I remember the character voucher I hated because fuck it, like that's just really shit.
I don't have them in the salmon run ideas or topics notepad anymore.
Oh, you actual monster! You did just go with the fucking thing.
What was the other thing I didn't like about the update?
I don't know.
Well, now this is gonna bother me.
He is out here. I don't know where the fuck they were leading me.
Gavin, are you okay?
Like the fucking glow flies were leading me in there. How can you stop saying that, by the way?
What?
Oh, you're okay. Like stop.
That's just a general thing. That's gonna be hard.
Yep. I just gotta keep doing lunge attacks like a piece of shit on me.
Alright, Nullberry shit. My favorite.
Yeah, I forgot to take my... Yeah, that's my shit in.
Honestly, I probably still have all the gems on this set. Oh wait, I didn't save them, did I? Probably didn't. Oh well. First fight will be annoying. Oh, you know what? I should have that max potion. That's a great idea. Yep, that sound. One of two sounds I hear in this game. No, I didn't want to go towards it. Hello, game? That's not what I did. Check it out. Is it doing it again? Wow, that's hilarious. That's great. Good. Whoa, yeah, good. Bring it back and kill me. Might as well. Oh, God. Yeah. I feel we aren't going to make it when only one person is attacking and the other person is healing up constantly. Like a fucking idiot.
I mean, I have to do that too, so...
Probably not as much as my dumbass. Oh god.
I mean... He is thoroughly taking chunks out of me when I'm not wearing the Vitality Mantle.
Don't forget to wear the Vitality Mantle.
I even stepped backwards because I saw him about to do it and it hit me anyway.
You need a evade extender.
Oh. I hate this. I hate whatever he's doing that somehow is like blasting me forward despite just nudging me lightly with his knee.
2 lucky vouchers a day for 2 weeks. Lucky vouchers? What? How's that different?
Lucky vouchers are the ones you use for quests that give you the bonus.
Oh! Okay. Because now there are 3 types of vouchers in the game.
There's voucher, there's edit voucher, and then there's lucky voucher. You can remember 3 names, I'm sure.
Now I'm dying this piece of garbage.
I mean, that's fair. This time you somehow didn't clip it.
Are there more than 3 vouchers?
Not that I know. Well, I guess 10 is like commendations and shit, which are,
I don't even know what
I
those
guess,
do.
like vouchers. You use them for certain gear.
I'm a Monster Hunter expert and I don't even know what those do.
Like, there's food vouchers, which you use to get free food. There's the new character edit voucher, which you have to buy with real money to edit your character. I just want to stress that. And then, you know, there's the lucky vouchers, which is the ones you use before quests. Where did Luigi put that down?
Food vouchers give you 100% activation chance on the skill, and it's great for custom meals that you build specifically for skills. And, you know, I guess actually mixing up defenses and attacks, since the game won't do that for you for some reason. So they insist on having multiples of the same shit for some, I don't really get it.
Hang on, what are you talking about?
The game's ingredient system.
Yeah.
Because it'll have, like, you know,
Luigi.
attack up S, you know, defense up medium, and it's like, who's gonna use that?
Some people.
They should just have it like randomized skills, and then every variation of it's like.
For all we know, it's like that's actually probably like optimal.
There's no
I am
way
on your body. I am exploding your goddamn body.
how it works. And I even bring.
He's falling asleep.
Oh, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. I think I came. Yeah, I think it's back. Do I even have barrels? Nope. So.
I do. Well.
Remember, time is of the essence. Isn't that a weird saying when you think about it?
Not really, no.
Like, what?
Yeah, Novell, like, these real money. Alright, he's fleeing. I'm like fucking off to the base to like get my miasma shit on.
Like, when I think of essence, I don't think of the word essential. I think of like, wait, maybe I'm wrong.
It's not. No, it's essence. As in, this is the. This is like the core of the matter, like the heart of the issue.
I feel like I'm thinking of another word, but I don't know what it is. Now that I think about it. I think time is essential. Rings off of the tongue a bit better.
I don't think it does.
Time is valuable. Your death is inevitable. That's an old classic. Speaking of that, I want to do end time mod stream since they added achievements for it.
Yay! Wait, they added achievements for mods?
Yeah, like play a mod level, rate a mod level, and get 30 Rift tokens in mod levels.
I thought they were gonna be like, mods can add achievements, and I was like, how the fuck?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like what I was thinking, which is like an achievement for making a mod, and I'm like, no, please don't make me do that to get 100% achievements.
Learn how to use Unity for an achievement. Or whatever it's on.
I don't think do they have the achievements on Steam? Or sorry, they'd have it on Steam. I think the modding update was only for
Steam, it would only be for Steam, yeah. It wouldn't be on like the console releases.
Right, yeah, I completely forgot. Consoles just don't do mods. Well, they do paid mods.
I mean, not always paid mods.
What was that one?
Some of them do have mods.
Wait, that was Valve, right?
That was Bethesda.
Bethesda, right? Where they're like, hey, you make a mod, and then we'll sell it.
Yeah.
But that wasn't on console, was it?
No, that was.
Okay,
that was on Xbox One and PS4. They also did it on like PC as well. Or they tried to.
Yeah, you can't do it on PC. Console players don't have an option. On PC though, it's like, well, make me pay for it. I'm just gonna download it.
I mean, basically, yeah. I mean, like, I sort of get like why you may want that, cause like if someone's like a really prolific mod maker, let them get like a kickback. It's like, all right. Fair enough. It's just that the way Bethesda implemented it was like the stupidest possible way to do it. Just like, you have to pay into our moon money, and we will give them payouts based on how much moon money they return to us. Like, or we could just, donate to the mod maker directly and just get the mod.
Yeah, I don't know what the donation thing for modders is. Like, artists.
I mean, it's just like Patreon. It's just like Patreon. Like, it's like I patronize your work. Here's some money for your good work.
But I'm like, how likely are people to support like Patreon for modders? Like,
actually, quite likely, from what I understand.
Because it's like you can make,
especially around games like Elder Scrolls, or just mods that just fix the goddamn game in the ways Bethesda won't. People are very appreciative of like very good modders.
It just seems like something that's not as consistent as like making YouTube videos or making art. So it's like.
I mean, weird. Yeah, but like there are fairly tight communities based around modding, so you're probably not gonna make like the amount of money like really good artists do or whatever, but you're still gonna make like enough to make it like a nice little hobby thing, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's all it really has to be, Console Minecraft has paid texture packs.
Why aren't people paying me for my Super Mario Maker levels?
Because Nintendo would claim it in ad revenue.
For a second I thought you said texture mods, and I'm like, does that count as a mod? Texture packs, though.
I mean, that's probably like, you probably mean like user-made texture packs.
Maybe. That just made me think of TF2, and I'm like, you know what? I mean, I come from TF2, so I kind of understand paying for cosmetics like that. Especially from the community, but they're Valve certified, so.
I'm surprised Valve certify fucking anything.
Like they, you upload them to the workshop, and then Valve's like, "Hey, want us to officially put this in the game? You get a cut of every amount people buy." And it's like, nice.
Okay.
They do have maps.
So
too.
really, it's not so much. It's basically they want the money as well.
Yeah, of course. It's like Twitch, you know,
How so?
where every
Like-
sub, half of it goes to Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Why do you think the affiliate program's a thing?
I mean, that's a given, but Alright, please stop your goddamn jump attacks already. You fucking.
Speaking of Mario Maker, remember that one
Yeah.
anime girl costume Mario had, where every time she jumped, she would say "jump"?
Yeah, it's just some Nintendo rhythm game.
Yeah, that's actually the best costume in the game.
Nah, the best one is the baby metal one.
The what? Oh, the,
The
baby
baby metal
metal.
one.
The best one is the Mario. What is it? Oh shit! Hold on.
Long Mario.
Hold on. This sucks. I'm gonna fucking die, aren't I? Okay, hold on. Let me heal up, and then I can finish that thought. The Mario and Luigi Paper Jam one, because every time you jump, it uses the trio jump sound effect from that game, which I like a lot. That's why it's my favorite game on the 3DS, you know, that one sound effect. They'll jump and then stay in the air by flapping their arms for a little. It's great. Such a great thing.
Lanky Mario is also.
Wait,
good,
that's
yeah.
not a costume though. That's official.
I mean, yeah, but like, you know, it basically is a costume.
You know what level I should have referenced last time I joked about my levels?
What?
You can't stop the dank clank. Now that is a great level I made.
What was it?
It's centered around Lanky Mario.
Ah.
And then I wanted to make more levels around that giant Mario from that amiibo you got me,
Oh yeah.
coincidentally. But it's like you can only do so much with it, you know? I think I did a pretty good level though, because every other level on that thing is a dig level, basically, where you just dig through blocks, and if you dig the wrong way, you dead. You dead.
Yeah.
Bitch. I think I did it pretty creatively, where, you know, you get a risk-reward factor involved. I don't really remember though, since it was, when was Mario Maker?
3 years ago?
Yeah, it's a while.
Oh fuck.
Did I mention Pokemon Speedrun Simulator?
Yes.
That's actually my best level. God.
That was the one with like the fucking magic creepers.
Yep. What a piece
Okay.
of shit. Like, that's the only level I have that's legitimately bad. Like, you know, full stop.
I mean,
There's no argument.
It is like, it is bad on purpose.
Yeah.
To be fair.
But I don't think that excuses it.
I mean, no, but like it's a important distinction to make.
It was DSS's idea anyway. I just made it. He never played it though.
He's too important for.
With a
Such
good
thing.
reason.
12-hour Pokemon Speedrun Simulator stream.
It only took me 20 minutes to upload it, which was kind of surprising.
I mean, did you ever get to the game?
And why would I try again?
Okay, fair enough, really.
You know what I should have done? I should have made it so that,
Thinking on it, maybe I should like look for an investigation for this guy and see if that would like mod his health downward.
yeah, maybe. I should have made it so that you needed to get a star. You only need to get a power-up. But, if you needed to get a star 3 times in a row, that would just definitely decrease the chances of it being possible. Not like anyone's beaten it.
So just run like fucking 10 miles away, like the moment we start reaching it.
Oh,
it's
that's
like,
hilarious.
come on.
I went inside the acid to avoid the laser, and it still hit me. So,
I mean, it has basically infinite reach.
that's good. I was behind a wall.
Yeah, it just goes through walls. It doesn't do shit.
I don't think I saw it go through walls.
I have seen it go through also, it just doesn't give a shit. Either you dodge through it, or you're like already past, like at the side of him out of its reach.
The only way Mario Maker can be on Switch is if they make it have touchscreen. Like Okami.
I mean, they probably will.
Because, I mean, how often are you going to be
They're-
streaming yourself and making levels, right? Like, not having it in
Quite a
console
few people,
mode is
probably.
fine. I mean, there's a fair amount of people, but not really for me, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
So I could make the levels in handheld mode. I don't play them on the Switch, but if they make it so that you can only use the controller, I will not bother.
I mean, that's if they even go back to it.
Mario
I mean, they might,
Maker
but
2,
who knows?
they add slopes, XD.
Mario Maker 2, yeah, it's Mario 64, and then the real help again.
And don't, please. That's a you, it's a Nintendo.
How,
Fun
I
Easter
mean,
egg or pandering? Well, I'm more on the cynical side when it comes to that game, so. But Super Mario Sunshine.
nah.
Sun.
Mario Maker 2 will be Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, and Mario Galaxy 2.
Why is my I ate? Why is my stamina?
And, like, Super 3D World.
We don't talk about that game.
Nintendo will remind you of that game whether you want to or not.
I hate the cat suits in that game. Like,
Mostly I just find the noises they make uncomfortable.
yeah, that's part of it. Like, legitimately, that would be a reason not to play that game. That's the main power-up. You know, I talked about how much I hate the Wii or whatever. It's that is like the greatest power-up of all time compared to the cats. What can you do? You can climb walls. Well, guess what? You can climb walls in Odyssey without that. Just
I mean, that came afterward, so he learned how to do it from wearing the suit for a long time. It's the development of Mario's powers.
That reminds me, I made a tweet where I'm like, capturing enemies isn't the main mechanic in Mario Odyssey, it's Cappy's hat bounce, also this bitch enemy. This is a stupid dickhead.
Tail, I think, caught up? No, it wasn't Tail. I just broke his arse.
I think there's truth to that statement.
I don't know
I was-
I don't think there
I was
is.
gonna make a secondary tweet saying like, oh, maybe even rolling is, but
No, like that's just like I am a speedrunner.
Yeah,
Do these things. Like actual sensible people, the capture is the main thing.
the only time a capture is actually good is Cushion.
I don't know.
That's it for me.
I mean, I enjoyed most of the captures.
Did you enjoy Hammer Bro?
Not as moving,
Good.
but I enjoy being able to like, to smack the shit out of the button and just sling tons of hammers. That was
Oh
fun.
man, I love missing. My favorite.
I mean, all you had to do is like actually aim.
Don't aim though!
I did.
You don't aim. You just move the Hammer Bro in a thing, and then it's like, it's worse than the, what's it
You
called?
just you just put like, he's actually you just position him like based around what you're targeting. And
This
just
shitty jumping. Fuck that piece of garbage.
it's not that hard. Like jumping is like very fixed, so you can just hop in like basically in place.
So how did that hit me? I don't even understand.
How does anything this guy do hit us really? Except for that tail smack.
And I hate the sounds they make. Ooh, that's half of it. That's how much I hate them.
What's up, Louie?
I would imitate it, but it would be very loud.
Oh, you're tired.
I could move away from the mic, it would still be too loud.
Cat is sleepy.
Why do they sound like
Cat Mario and Yahoo. Missed. Fucked it.
that? I'm not going after
Nah,
that.
he just doesn't give a shit. Fuck it.
I'm sure they give a shit after a while. Okay, so you hate Captain Toad, but how do you feel about playable Toad?
I also hate that.
But he runs fast.
I don't give a shit.
I think is he generally considered the best in Mario 3D World? I think he is.
I mean, yeah, but people also consider like Hitler the best politician in Germany for a while.
Didn't you say this all the time?
Yeah,
Oh.
I say this all the time because it remains true. Just because people like it doesn't mean it's actually good or like commendable or anything.
His ability is great.
Going like, oh, but people like him and he's great. Like, I don't give a shit. People liked
Can I
Hitler.
have barrels?
People still like it. People still like Hitler. I know I didn't replenish them.
When did we do this? We did this like 3 days ago, I think.
Yeah, probably. But I just keep bringing it up because A, it's just funny to me, and B, it is just that thing of saying, oh, but people like it. Saying, yeah, but people like shit all the time. Like, that doesn't mean anything. People voted the Tories into power, and here we are.
The
People
toys?
voted the Tories.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the toys, and then I'm like, oh, they did the opposite. Toys R Us is closing.
Oh no, that was because like the bullshit by like a private equity firm is cheating us out of money.
Liquidation. Where they pour out all of their liquid money. I think the first time I've heard of the word liquidator was the liquidator's lid item in TF2. And then I created like 3 of those things, and I tried to find people to trade with, but they didn't want it. Because it was fucking ugly. So how's that knife? How's that knife doing?
I mean, I'm not getting to use it because I have the bridge for 10 years.
Oh, that's alright.
Alright, element discharge. Bang.
Why is he up already? Oh.
Because he's falling asleep.
Oh. Yeah, we really dropped the ball on this bomb thing, huh?
Oh man, I didn't bring any of them with me after going to the camp, so... There we go.
Alright, how long did that take? 23 minutes. We can do this.
Oh, fine.
Don't forget, we have to load in, though.
Especially if I go see if I have a 15-minute one. I don't think I do. At least not for this guy, but 15-minute Teostra one.
Alright, you can carve this thing 4 times.
I don't know. I should check when I get out of this, see how much time is left for mine. For Chris, he's like an entire whole day, so he's fine.
Should end at 8. My time. Right?
I don't know.
It wouldn't end at 7:43, right? It's also funny because since I'm behind, we can't start the other ones.
Yeah.
I just wish it was synced. I really do.
I mostly got like Elder Dragon bones and blood from that, not actually monster bits.
Yeah, I remember that happening for something else, I think. Maybe it was this. For real though, why does the insect glaive icon look like a golf club?
Basically, it was a golf club. You smack it like a bug into
Like
things.
a big cartoony golf club. Maybe if this were an older Monster Hunter game, there would be an insect glaive that looks like a golf club.
I mean, insect glaives were only introduced in like Monster Hunter 4.
So they are relatively new.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me that it's not the new weapon for Monster Hunter World. I don't know why. I keep thinking that. Maybe it's just because of the fuss it made early on. Like, you think that people would have already gone through this phase, but then a bunch of new players come in, so it happens again, probably.
Let's see, I have a 30-minute. It's only got 3 goes on, that should be enough.
For a second, I thought you said you only have 30 minutes left.
No, I have 2 hours, apparently. It's probably more like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Right, I'm putting that investigation up now. Yeah, that's it.
So you sure? 15 minutes?
Hmm?
Are you sure about 15 minutes?
I don't have 15 minutes, I have 30
30,
minutes.
okay, never mind. We're good.
I mean, I am sure about 15 minutes because they modulates the health downward. Make it possible, so. This day, like the weapon I'm using is like the fire switch axe is doing like an average of 40 to 60 a hit on its weak points. So
3 quotation marks. Possible.
it's pretty possible. You just fear it. And we haven't tried them much. Like the few times we did it, like we did it on a cure, and we can probably do it on this thing.
I mean, beating the Super Mario Bros. World record is possible. You ever see
this
that
is
video?
considerably more feasible to do an in-game challenge than it is to do some fucking lunatics batshit I have flung myself into a wall and physics through blocks into space-time crap.
Did you see that Mario speedrun overview video? That's really good.
I did, yes. It was intriguing. So that guy had the whole channel of those, isn't it?
Oh, not that guy. That guy only did 4-2.
Oh, okay.
But then someone else did an overview of the whole run.
I haven't seen that one then.
It's interesting, but it's like if you want to speedrun Mario Bros, you're gonna need to invest 2 whole years before you can even become relevant. It seems.
I mean, like that's like basically all like the NES, the SNES, like tier games. The only way to get like relevant and like a really speedrun thing now is to pick a game literally no one has done shit for,
Monster Hunter World.
or start on a brand new game like Monster Hunter World and stake an early claim and then say I was once the world champion at this.
Basically. Oh shit! I didn't put more items in. Probably faster to fly back.
Yeah, just go. It's fine. He has to like go on me down there anyway.
So for some reason, some comment in the last fight made it so that the fucking what's that anime called? Oh god.
I don't know what anime is it. Speak to me.
It's like the one with like Serval and Japari Park.
Kimono Friend.
Yeah, that theme song got stuck in my head. I don't know why. It's very catchy though.
The Valsaka's already on his bath journey, so we just have to wait a wee bit. Oh, there he is. Why are you facing the camera away from him, you stupid game? Yo.
Why do you become Eggman sometimes?
What do you mean?
Yo.
It's in my blood. I don't know.
Hey, where are my max potions?
Where's God?
Do
Right?
I have any?
Fuck my entire life.
Oh, I don't have mega nutrients. Hey, where can I craft my mega nutrients? What? Where?
You can just go into like the tent and go to manage items
but,
and
like,
hit crafting list.
The number 7 isn't there. For some reason?
Sorry?
Is it?
What do you mean?
What?
do you mean?
Okay, I don't know. It wouldn't let me craft mega nutrients for a while. Okay, that's weird. That weirded me the fuck out.
Did you have nutrients?
It's like in the crafting list, it had nutrients, and then it didn't even have it. It just went right to max potion.
Huh.
So I'm like, okay, craft some nutrients, it'll show up. It didn't show up. So I don't really know what I did. It brought up a sub menu.
Oh, it was probably like currently craftable, or like it was like a certain. You hit like left or right on the triggers or something by accident, and it brought you like one of the categorization thing.
I don't
Probably.
know. I don't think so.
I don't know, probably.
Hey, is that gonna hit me? Okay.
Is it?
It didn't because I hid behind a rock. Just barely.
Fucker that you are, or you
keep
would
running.
smack me with your head.
I also am gonna have this right now. I forgot to add the gems
General.
that make this fight somewhat more manageable.
I'm wearing my miasma pants, so I'm fine. Cannot dodge through the miasma.
I don't know why, but that sounded like something a dad would say.
My miasma pants.
I'm putting on my plumber pants, like something like that. You know what phrase I always hated as a kid and still hate now? Like, put on your
What?
thinking cap.
Yeah, I kind of hate that too.
You know what that
honestly.
always makes me think of?
What?
Do you ever have swimming lessons where they had those fucking rubber hats?
I mean, like, that's when, like, you could bring one of those if you wanted to in swimming, but you didn't have to wear it.
At the camp I went to, you had to wear them. I don't know. I don't even know why, honestly, but
Keep your hair from getting covered with, like, I don't know, sea leeches or something.
in a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hate.
I mean, or, like, I don't know, stop, like, piss getting in your hair or something.
It's like only the little kids had to wear them, so I don't know what the whole prerogative there was. But I hated them because they always hurt because they were always so tight and they would pull your hair. It's like the only like people came up with a method to put them on where you fill it with water and then drop it on the kid's head so that it just goes on. It's like that's how bad it was, and I always thought of that whenever I heard the word cap like that. So it always brought back bad memories. Who calls it a cap, by the way? Maybe that's another reason why I hate Cappy. His name is Cappy. Be Hattie. You're Hattie. Hattie Haddington.
Well, in the Japanese version.
Say hi to Hattie. What's he called in the Japanese version?
You just cap it. I was gonna joke he's called Hattie in the Japanese version, but
Yeah. Push your Japanese options agenda on me.
hello, Boshi-chan.
Speaking of Japanese options, they fixed the audio problems in Puyo Quest PC finally.
The fact that they were there at all was kind of fucking
And the
tragic.
fact that took 2 weeks to fix.
Yeah.
Also,
This guy, like, actually fucking stopped. Like, sometime this year.
it didn't seem like they fixed that weird bug where the characters would speak Japanese, though.
Like, when you're on the English track, or?
No, just in general.
Okay. Well, it's just you and your racism.
I understand your concern, but that joke was so close. It was so close to making it. Because, like, that could have been a thing that the game would have.
Yeah.
Definitely would not be surprised if that was a problem. It would be so good if they just suddenly started talking Japanese, like, in the middle, like they would go one, each, two, or whatever.
Oh.
Wait, each knee. So it would go one, knee,
Yeah.
3.
Yon. 5, Roku.
What's the difference between 9 and 10?
Q and Ju.
Yeah, they always sound the same when they say it in Puyo Quest, so I thought they were just the same.
Nah.
What's that weapon?
What, the weapon I'm
Yeah.
using? It's the Fire Switch X.
Yeah, okay,
The
I'm
the
surprised
Flamin' Neil or Flamin' Caffin or whatever the fuck it's called.
I'm surprised it hasn't been knocking me up more. Knocking you up. Get it? It's like a sex term!
I don't think it's a sex term.
Knocking someone up?
I think it's a bit distinct from the sex terminology.
Well, what does it mean over there then?
I mean, it's getting someone pregnant, sure, but like, I feel that's a bit different from, oh yeah, get her buck.
Gavin, okay, number 1. We're gonna get back to that one. Number 2. How is getting someone pregnant not related to sex?
It is, but like in terms of like when you say sex terms, I think you're talking about like, I don't know, slang for like fucking someone up the arse.
No. It's like, what's the term? When it's not actually sex, but what is it? Where just what the come in, you know, manually.
What?
For some reason, my brain keeps thinking of the word C-section for that, but that's not what C-section is.
No, it's
C-section
not at
is
all.
like at the end result.
What are you
Or
trying to
like
say?
when, you know, someone's infertile, so they,
Oh, in vitro fertilization.
is that...
That's the term for like injecting like,
Yeah,
directly into
but
the
that's a
egg.
very official word. I'm surprised that, like, I won't say I'm surprised that you knew that because that makes it sound like you're dumb or something, but
Yeah, but I assume you just think that of me. Also.
it's just I feel like there's like a like not slang term, but a more widely used version that doesn't sound like something a doctor wrote that you would have used instead. But either way,
I don't know about what, like the turkey baster.
what?
I just made that up.
Okay, I'm glad because I thought that was a UKism again. Speaking of UKisms, what was that?
Like literally, not everything I say is a UKism.
What was that one thing you said? Good thing it's going this way because I need no berries. Oh, what was that one thing you said earlier?
Get her bucked?
Yeah, get her bucked?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's just the term, like slang around here.
Like,
I think you can guess what it means.
the first thing that makes me think of is like having sex with a buck, and I don't like that at all.
Don't think about having sex with animals, though.
That's kind of impossible.
Well, it is for you, because you keep thinking about dragon dicks every time you play this game.
I can't think about dragon dicks because they aren't in the game.
No, you keep thinking about their exclusion. Heart eats at your soul. If you do it wrong, you piece.
I mean, that's what the new game's gonna have. I sent that.
I hate this. I hate this endless goddamn fucking. Just he runs at me and then I'm just rolling for 10 years.
You're rolling, like literally.
Yes, like literally, I'm being rolled along the ground by his
Like
attack.
that sideways roll, like I haven't seen that animation in a while. Oh shit. Okay, that was kind of close, huh? It's like I'm comfy. Don't worry about it.
Okay, pop. Like, actually, just
You know, I should have just played custom music during this because we're out of the main series now. We've done it. We've beaten Monster Hunter.
we haven't. We're not Hunter rank 100 yet.
Do you think I care about that?
I mean, I care about that because that is a definitive end.
I don't care about some arbitrary number. Also, is that the end? Is that when the last
Yeah,
quest is?
that's the end. That's one of the last quests.
You know
it.
for sure?
I know for
You
sure.
were like guessing that before.
Yeah, I know, but I looked it up. I know for sure.
You spoiled yourself.
I mean, I don't give a shit. I want to know, and now I know.
You care about Kirby's
It's also rich. It's also rich coming from you because you like looked up actual monsters
Yeah.
and shit during the main game.
No, I just said that to I don't know what the word is. Yeah, there's like now there's Kirby Star Allies spoiler hysteria, and I'm gonna.
I'm still absolutely baffled that people get like fret spoilers for a Kirby.
I'm gonna
game.
respect that, but like, so like you don't have to worry about spoilers from me, and I'm pretty sure you don't have
Okay.
to worry about spoilers from Gavin.
I don't give a shit.
So, well, like I don't know, just like I haven't played Kirby Robots, Kirby Super Fighting Robots, and like that was. I mean, I haven't seen the final fight, but it's basically been spoiled for me. I'm like, you know, this isn't that bad, believe it or not. Come back, come back. Oh, he's asleep. Ooh, baby. Money, 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 motherfucker. Wow, I didn't have the weapon put away.
I literally just got here with bombs at the ready.
I didn't have the weapon put away. Man, why did I turn off auto sheet? The worst decision I've ever made. Man, the head. The head. Oh yeah, the insect glave's getting a buff for head recognition,
How was it?
which is hilarious.
Just like
because
in general, or
Yeah,
just
that-
for like specific monsters?
wait, what?
For specific monsters or in general?
I mean, they didn't list monsters, so I'm assuming it's in general.
It must be just general. Yeah.
Which is great, but I also assumed that the head was intentionally hard to hit because it gave you the most important buff. But I guess it's like, oh well, insect glaive users are just running around aiming for the head for half the battle.
Instead of actually.
Yeah,
fighting
let's have them actually play the game, which is more fun. So thank you, Monster Hunter devs. I still don't know what that second thing I was angry about was.
Somehow I coughed and then a bone in my ass cracked.
A bone?
A bone.
Everyone knows that ass bones don't exist.
You've been lied to.
It's soft. How can there be a bone there?
I mean, have you ever heard of cartilage?
Improbable.
Cartilage is when, I don't know.
I was too busy.
Cartilage is when our ancestors did the fusion dance with sharks to increase our sturdiness against the
Oh,
weather.
good Dragon Ball Z reference. Also,
It was good because it annoyed you, I guess.
the null berries were at the end of the thing, so that's great. Not where I put them. I guess because I ran out. That's great. That's great. That's great. Item wheel placement is great. Alright, so is my stamina up? I can't tell because the bar isn't... Like, what's the purpose of shrinking the bars? They don't take up that much space in the HUD.
I mean, it's just so you know exactly how much health you have. Luigi said he was about to heal me, and then he just began drinking a juice for himself. And then he took it out again. I hate this guy like that sometimes.
I want to know exactly how much health I have at all times.
Well, you do by the size of the bar.
Not when you aren't in combat and it's just a diamond.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant they are like shrinking up and down depending on like the health you have.
Yeah, no.
No, like yeah, the shrinking down to the bar thing is just kind of like why. Just let me see it.
It's like you made the HUD impossibly small anyways. Why make it smaller? You already optimized this. Oh, that was the other thing.
Oh yeah.
Where they said that they were going to decrease the text size, and I'm like, oh great. And then for subtitles, and I'm like, oh.
Increase.
Did I say decrease?
You did, yes.
Change, really. You can change the font size for cutscene subtitles. Which is my favorite, because everyone knows how much I love the cutscenes in this game. So, being able to, you know, see what they're saying more is just what I wanted. But being able to see my move names, now why would I want that?
Element discharge.
They called it something else.
It's discharging an element. Why would they call it something else?
Discharge has connotations to it.
No, it does in your filthy mind.
Sorry, but it does. I guess I broke apart with that.
Yeah, you must have like broken part of his like his leg or something has been like shattered, or his wing.
Wait, what was that? Footprints. Don't mind if I do. Shit. Don't mind if I do.
Hey, where did he go?
Where do you think you went?
Oh fuck, I thought he went like to his base. I'm hang on.
I'm not allowed to ask the forbidden question.
I mean, like on my screen, like I saw him like leap to the right, and when he suddenly like left combat, so I was like, okay, he's heading towards the thing. I'll stop him. Whetstone and all that. And again, like just running there, just on out of habit. But
This is a health booster behind him. Yeah, that's right. I placed it one.
placed it.
Give me the health.
How did I know?
What? I mean, I guess it hit me, but it didn't look like it was gonna.
I'm on your back. I am exploding your ballsack.
Oh, it's broken. Mash the
Get it in
buttons.
Get it in you. I always wonder why they call it the slashes where you do a backstep while like you swing by like jumping backwards. Like consistently, they're called fade slash, and I don't understand why.
Sounds like a makeup thing.
I'm getting like hankerings to like get Okami HD on like PS4 or Switch just to play it again.
Get it on everything.
Like, fuck it, why not?
Get it on the personal computer too. Why not? Oh wait, because there's a bug for some of them that makes it so that you can't stream it.
Wait, you can't. What do you mean?
There's a bug on, I guess, some copies of the PC version where, or I guess it's like maybe based on your computer, but you can't stream, like you just can't stream it.
Huh?
It has a conflict with like OBS or something.
That's very weird. Whoa.
And I don't think they're gonna fix it.
Probably not.
Was it a sweep? Is that what that was?
No, he was doing this thing where he crashes down and like lies through.
Because it looked like it wasn't moving at all.
I've never actually been hit by that before, and I didn't know it was an attack, so it was kind of like, whoa, fuck.
Gavin, everything's an attack in this game. The monster moved, and it knocks you back 10 feet. The monster blinked.
The monster keeps doing his goddamn jump attacks. It's like, would you like to fight me anytime this century?
Right, no berries over here now. Investigation added.
This flashball does not work on this guy. What's going on? There we go.
I mean, do its eyes work?
Yeah. Of course.
Do we know that for
start
sure?
doing your goddamn dash attacks. I hate this fucking thing.
Maybe it senses by smell.
I mean, it has workable eyes, so.
Are they workable though? They kind of don't work that way.
I mean, they look workable to me. I don't know what to tell you.
Just because they glow.
I mean, it also turns and looks at you, so.
Maybe it's a remnant of the past when it was alive. Which is
I'm pretty sure this thing is still alive. It's just edgy.
tragic when you think about it. Well, if only we had a Picklepedia, we would know for sure.
You could just call it an encyclopedia, you know?
It's not the same. The encyclopedia has a bunch of useless shit in it. The Picklepedia was filled with useful information for everything.
And then Louise useless shit.
That's not useless.
That
In
is.
fact, how dare you?
At one point, he tells you to use gasoline to eat a monster. It's like, how about you fuck off?
Well, isn't that because the man at legs has gasoline in it?
I mean, probably, but even so, like, fuck off.
I mean, how many meals have you cooked? Not as much as Wooey, I'm sure. Actually, I should probably knock this off because insects is the problem. All right, well, my weapon's away for sure, surely. I don't feel like doing Devil's Blight bullshit.
I can just grow them, so I'm just like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I can't. Reminder.
I still don't know why. Like, I still don't know what determines that. I'm not sure, like, I don't think anyone else knows what determines it either.
I don't think anyone else cared to ask because they all have it, and I don't. It's like, oh yeah, that's just natural. What do you mean you don't have it?
I wonder if it's based on how much of you it kept up.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, man.
Like, you had it at the fucking beginning of the game, the Magadora. It's like, how many did you pick up by that point? Probably not as much as I picked up over the course of 130 hours.
Man, no, I picked up a fuck ton of mandragores because I wanted to make like a ton of max potions. Yeah, like I picked, like they between streams I would just run around the ancient forest gathering those herbs and honey just to get up my potion stocks.
Do any of the stupid dipshits they want me to listen to say anything about that?
No.
Because apparently the carrier tells you about the invisible stun meter or whatever. But
Yeah, they tell you that, but
I obviously didn't.
I mean
know
the
that. So
Yeah, but you didn't really pay attention to anything anyone
I
said.
know that's why I wouldn't know this if they said it.
No, it didn't say.
Like, the only person I care about is Junkrat, and even then you're pushing it.
Luigi is snoring. God bless.
And the insect wave guy, who should have died.
No, you got carded, it's fine.
Feels nice to not care about any of the materials. It's like they may be useful later, but hey, they're not useful now. So just take them. Well, what do you mean no Fang again? How many more fights do we have of this thing? 2?
2.
We have 1 hour. I don't think we're gonna make it.
Probably not, but that's fine.
Remember, first thing after the 4th one, you gotta get that bounty. Oh, that shit's available until 3:15. Wait. Oh, that's that's today.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
What?
I keep being surprised at how far into March we are. It's like, you know, one dog I have, like, I write down if the dog pooped or not next to the date, and I'm like, it's like 3:15 already? I wonder when that actually ends, because, like, we don't know Monster Hunter World time. It doesn't exist.
It's on UTC, so whatever it is in UTC.
But, like, it doesn't end at midnight for you.
Well, it does. If it ends in an hour, it ends at midnight my time.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. I'm like so fucking confused by time. Oh god, what do I even pick? Just pick this fucking thing. Sure. We're running out of time.
Many people are confused by time.
Time is relative, dependent. You can save it. You can spend it.
Time is a valuable thing. Watch a clock by as the pendulum swings.
What's that song?
Oh, what the fuck? It's the Linkin Park song. I forget the name of it.
Not video game music.
No?
Re? I don't know why I use 2 tokens. Vouchers. I wish I could do the Seth Rogen laugh.
I'm kind of glad you can't, though.
Because if I was, what's it? If I was confident in it, I would have immediately gone token and then the Seth Rogen laugh. Vape Nation. Evan, what's your favorite global Twitch emote?
I don't use any, so I don't know.
Well, you gotta pick one.
I don't know what any of them are.
Sure you do.
I don't.
You gotta know what one is at least.
I don't, so...
You don't know Kappa?
What one's that?
It's gray face.
I don't know what that is.
Gray face sarcasm man.
Oh, okay. I think that's about the only one I'll recognize.
I don't know about recognize. Like, surely I've posted a bunch more than that in your chat.
See, I can never tell what ones are like. I don't like because you probably also have a bunch of like ones that are specific to whatever channels you follow. Or
Oh
anything.
yeah, sub emotes. Oh fuck. Okay, we're good. I think Cool Cat's a better Twitch TV emote, right? That's a good emote. Yeah, surely you know the thing, right?
Yes, I know that one. Purely just for mind floating around.
That's so good. I'm surprised I hit. I thought it would be out of range. I mean, when they say like, like make the head easier to hit for this insect wave weapon.
Yeah.
Surely they mean like the neck is included, right? That's like the easiest solution they could do for this.
I mean, they'll probably just give like the heads a bigger hitbox for it.
What, a hitbox that's bigger than the actual head itself?
Yeah.
Imagine how that would affect, what's it? How that would affect head attacks. Or that'd be
I mean, it's again, that's why it's going to be like specifically for insect wave shots.
I don't think technology has advanced that far yet.
They have.
Proof?
I mean, like hitboxes in like any given like shooting game, for instance.
Call of Duty?
Well, like any game, you know.
Any game. Wait, did I just take the Vitality Mantle off? That's why I didn't
Did you?
put down. I didn't get barrel, so fuck. Do not attack me. I wonder if that actually like saves time.
And it does like a good 200 odd damage, so I
200 is
beats
an even
anything.
number.
I mean, it's like 216, so like, you know, like I think it's like even 216 at barrel. It's like fuck it, like that's more damage than we can do in a single hit.
But like I'm talking like the prep time, DPS, etc.
I mean, like the prep time is literally you press square twice,
Well, you gotta run
which
through
is
his head first.
about as much time for me to unsheath my weapon, wind up a swing, land the swing, and you know, in the same time frame, it's like you can't like it's just far more like more for same time frame.
You know what they say, less is more.
Except it's not, but alright.
It is when you use Charmin, ultra soft toilet paper. Do you have that over there, or are you just familiar with the American Naked Bear commercial?
No, we have it. We have it. I wasn't going to go god at that. I was going because my head is suddenly kind of itching hard.
Okay.
It's gonna be a thing, and like it's just in the wake of new haircuts, it's just that. Sometimes your head just gets furiously itchy from a little loose hairs deciding to stick into you.
There's no way that lasts for more than a day.
I mean, it's been exactly 1 day after I got it, so
I'm not sure if that's... It can't be exactly.
it's not exactly that. You know what I mean.
It's just like you gotta sweep and you gotta shower. And that'll...
I just said I know, Chris. Come on.
I'm just going through the...
You don't
the
need
roots
to.
here. Oh god, okay, we're good. I think I have this.
I just think my cat just farted. That's great. Yep, he did. Why do you fart in your sleep, you tiny creature?
I mean, you do.
I mean, I do,
Giant
but I
creature.
have that right.
Relative to Luigi, I should say. How small is Luigi anyway?
He's gotten like, I guess as cats go, like he's bigger than Mario was at the same age.
Can you hold him in your single hand?
I mean, if I like held my hand like underneath him in like a certain way, yeah.
Small enough for me.
Because like if I have like, if, of course it wouldn't just be in my hand. Like, it would also be like splayed across my fucking arm at the same time. But yeah, I could technically do it in one hand. So sometimes just like scoop him up and just like have him like dangle on my arm. It's like hello.
You should make a parody of that "Hang in There" poster. Go with Luigi on your arm.
He would look absolutely miserable instead of the gym.
Where am I? I didn't shoot the Vigor Wasp, did I?
No, I hit the bigger walls.
Because like my Kinsect, I shot the thing and then the Kinsect didn't go.
I'm really sick of this guy and his goddamn running attacks. Like, just fucking stand there and fight us.
Well, Gavin, it's called a tactic. Not only that, but it's a tactic that works. And I believe in the art of war. That's all that matters. I tried. A bit too slow though.
Somehow that didn't hit me that time.
It hit me.
He just slithered right past me. Like he even touched my hitbox. He bumped my model to the side, but didn't like land a hit or anything.
Oh, that's funny. Now I need colors again. This should have been how you played Sonic Colors. Alright, Sonic Colors theme song. Do you like it or not?
No,
Okay, good. You have a brain.
I have working ears.
Nice. Don't hit me, please. Can't believe that didn't hit. Can't believe that hit. Stun Marino. Listen, how can you even see?
What do you mean?
Like, like, how can you even see with that fucking sword?
I like my fucking disco sword.
Hold it in front of you like the dude in Rogue Legacy, and then it glows. Just keep attacking. Why not?
And as long as he's not hitting us.
Gameplay loop of Monster Hunter. Attack until you get hit.
I mean, gameplay loop of any game, really.
Not Super Mario Bros.
It is. You attack by proceeding until you get hit, and then you die.
Attack
if you don't want
by
to proceed.
proceeding. That's
Yeah.
a very liberal definition of the term attack.
Well, I am very left wing. That was a good one. You can't deny
Wait, is it a good one?
the joke. I mean,
Does Sephiroth only have his left wing or his right wing?
wow, I was right wing.
Shit. I guess he truly is the villain. Why does he only have one wing, anyways?
Because he is a half human, half bizarre alien thing hybrid.
But like,
So he has half the alien thing's wings.
is that how half works in that sense? Like, literal
I mean,
half?
it's how half work in the the sense of Final Fantasy, yeah.
You think you would either just like not have wings or have like tiny wings that
See, this is
work,
that
or...
thing where like it's a fictional fantasy game where anything can happen. So, you know.
Can anything happen in Final Fantasy? Like
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah.
Like, there have to be rules in place for the game to work, though. Right?
No.
Can I name my character a swear word?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's already one step ahead of the curve. I still don't like how Twitch makes it so that you can't swear in the titles of clips. But the clips can be every single curse word in the dictionary.
Including racial slurs.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was curious.
I don't know what you wake up for. You just bump into me, is that it?
I'm gonna check out. How long ago was that? 2 minutes ago. Well, Novell probably isn't here anymore.
Yeah.
I would hope not. Like waiting for the streamer to say bye, you know? Well, waiting 2 minutes, I should say.
Yeah.
Excessive. It's like an OJ where I just say, alright, I'm out, see ya, and then I just leave. You won't even have the time to type GG. What? I don't understand how I got poisoned.
Poison?
Whatever the fuck it's poison, right?
Oh, yeah, flew him. I mean, he's just constantly shitting it at this point because I'm taking like gradual flash, or like I'm flashing occasionally to show that I'm resisting it. So he's just like constantly shitting it now. Hello, Luigi. You can go back to sleep. I'm not lying down bumping into you anymore. He's just leering at me.
Is it lowering your defense? I play Pokemon, by the way.
That sounded so desperate.
May the fourth be with you. I'm a
God.
Trekkie, by the way.
Oh, that's especially going. Because it's not a Star Trek.
No, I know, but...
I know.
But then the... Oh, shit. Stop.
I don't have any
Oh,
barrels, so it's fine.
Go. The meta layer of data there is that Star Trek fans can also be Star Wars fans. In fact, I would be surprised.
It's almost like people can be anything.
Especially in Final Fantasy. This thing's not sleeping again.
No, he's just like fucked up one of his legs.
Well, Gavin, if you could only like Star Trek or Star Wars, which would you pick?
Probably Star Wars at this point.
Do you even watch Star Trek?
I watched a few of the series, yeah. Never actually watched one in like full totality, but what I've seen has always been generally quite enjoyable. I like the ideals and ideas in Star Trek a lot more, but I feel like the implementation just isn't as good as like the best of Star Wars. I mean, granted, like I don't think any bit of Star Trek has been as bad as
Star Wars.
Star Wars prequel, but and again, like the reason Star Wars movies like they can be questionable.
Yeah.
It's not Star Trek. I
From
mean,
what I've heard from Star Wars fans, it seems like the best of Star Wars, if you were to make a video of all of the best moments, it would be 2 minutes long.
I mean, that's like that's not saying much. This means it has like a lot of good little moments.
Every moment where Yoda speaks. And that's it. Yeah, why does he talk like that?
Because he's a mysterious old man.
It's not like he was raised incorrectly.
We taught him wrong on purpose as a joke. He thinks losing is winning.
Wait, what was that? What's that thing where there are like more Yodas? Aren't there more Yodas?
I need to go get like a password. There isn't. There's one Yoda.
A password?
No, I'm like returning to the camp to get shit.
I definitely heard that there were like multiple Yodas, or at least seen them maybe, or
No.
maybe seen at least heard.
No, there's not.
Like Yoda's dad or something. I don't know.
No, there's not. This isn't like an ironic, oh, it's terrible, so I want to be. No, there just genuinely isn't.
Are you sure it's not some obscure like light novel thing?
I mean, if it's like in some extended universe novel, maybe, but like, you know, like, frankly, fuck that, because the extended universe novels cover damn near everything.
But Gavin, don't Star Wars fans know everything about Star Wars?
No. If they did, they wouldn't be enjoying, you know, the fact that Disney's turning this into just a goddamn shitfest of a disgusting cultural institution.
I mean, aren't people not enjoying it?
I mean, like, people seem to generally enjoy Rogue One, despite the fact that it was actually a pretty miserable, dire movie.
Is that the latest movie?
No, the latest one is Episode 8.
What's that called?
The Last Jedi.
Not Rogue 2.
No, because Rogue One is a spin-off. What are you gonna call Rogue One?
I thought Rogue One was main series or whatever you want to call it.
No, it's a spin-off.
Like Clone Wars is a spin-off, right? So that's like
Yeah.
that's like the 7th movie, right?
Clone Wars? No, that's like a
Not
TV
Clone Wars. Rogue One.
No, Rogue One came after Episode 7. Like, in terms of, like officially released, like, it came after.
This shit's too hard.
That was, like, this... And in terms of, like, actual series chronology, it's set between Episode 3 and 4. Like, ending right as Episode 4 begins. Because it tells the story of how they get the Death Star plans. And it turns out the story is not as Episode 4 actually said it happened.
You ever think about how much of a lame name Death Star is? Or like Star Wars, for that matter?
I get it, like I get what you mean, but I quite like it. It's quite nice.
It's like so normalized now, right? Like you never really think. It's like it's just.
It's not even
Death
like
Star.
like this was never meant to be some like grand high sci-fi. You know, think hard about these things. It was always just almost pulpy sci-fi. You know, like Death Star as a title worked. It was they give the right amount of imposing nature. This is a fucking doomsday weapon.
Did you say pulpy?
Yeah.
I request that you don't use that word anymore.
As in Pulp Fiction.
Not a fan.
Well, it is a term, so. And like, frankly, I kind of like Star Wars as a title because you know, it's nice and simple. It is a war that happens in the stars.
A war?
In wars.
Hey, I almost went ballistic. I almost went fucking ballistic there.
Yeah, but that's because you weren't actually listening to what I was saying again.
Oh, he's knocked over.
He is. Like, no, don't run away. I just had my sword fully charged, you piece of shit. Why would you run away now? Can you, like, follow him with your jumps all the way out there? Or?
Too quickly.
Ah, okay.
I mean, Yeah, probably not if I had the red thing. Probably less so if I had the red thing, but it'd be tough. How many wars are in Star Wars?
Well, there's, the war that the prequel trilogy covers. There's a war in the original trilogy, and then the sequel trilogy is a third war. Actually, technically speaking, it's like, I think, no, that is all just one war in the prequel trilogy. Yeah. And there are further wars spoken of in the backstory. Bump.
Do any of these wars involve stars?
I mean, they happen in the stars. Like, stars explode and they're used as weapons and points.
I think that's kind of a cop-out because everything happens within the stars. When you think about it.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, that's deep. That was the response I was looking for, by the way.
Something that would require praising you, and we all know I am ill want to do that.
You complimented my level design.
I know. I'm just being cheeky about myself.
That's the one time I'll get it in the next 10 years.
I was just being cheeky about myself. And hard, I've just been going, nah, actually, this entire stream.
You know, it's weird that I don't know this. Is how they spell Trek in Star Trek how the word Trek is actually spelled?
Yes.
Okay, that it always seems like it should be a CK, but at the same time it doesn't. So like, it always confuses the fuck out of me. No one uses that word for anything else, so.
I mean, like a trek is like a exploratory walk.
I know what
shit,
a trek is.
I'm just saying.
Wait, an exploratory walk?
Well, yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like really exploring, going on an adventure or whatever.
I was gonna say.
Or trek up a mountain. It was like a journey up a mountain.
They use ships in Star Trek. They don't walk. What even poisoned me? Hello?
I mean, he is like in his super mode where he's just spraying a food with just by existing. So.
Where am I in my wheel, by the way?
That's like what all the dust shit going around is like just a fluidum shite.
I don't like how it's like, I feel like they wanted it as an effect, but they also wanted it as something that actually does something.
Yeah.
So you get this thing where you don't know if it's gonna work, but if you try to avoid it because you think it might work, then you just can't do anything because it's everywhere all the time.
Yeah, it really is. You just have to tank it. Or like, hit miasma resistant shit.
See, the beam is better because it's very obvious. So where's that material that it's saying it's around? I'll never find it. Fool. Tainted flesh? What? Did I not carve it enough?
No, tainted flesh is one of his trail signs.
No. Because you are carving his tainted flesh. You ever think about the dude Carver in Dragon Quest?
The what?
The dude Carver in Dragon Quest?
I don't think about him, no.
I sometimes do.
Why?
He's in Fortune. He's like one of the more unique looking characters in Fortune Street.
Fair enough.
Does he carve anything in those games?
No.
Elder Slayer. Wow, I've done it.
He is done it.
Ow. What do you think his name means?
It's probably just the name Carver.
Alright.
Like that is a surname. So.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, you know how like every name means something?
I mean, it probably came from his family in the distant past were Carvers. If that's the case,
Baby names. Tell me everything. BabyNamesScience.com.
baby named Science?
That baby named Science. Let me manage my items first, and then we'll get the education on the road. I wish crafting was a bit better. Not that it's bad, it's just it's not as convenient as I would like. I'm gonna have to press 2 buttons to be able to choose the amount I want to craft. Hello? Wrong camp. I wanna go to Yoru camp.
I still need to watch that.
No, you
It
don't.
seems like a funny... Yes, I do. Seems like a cute show.
You don't need to watch it.
Oh, yeah, I want to watch it.
May I go to the bathroom?
Man, I fuck your face.
Tell me what it means though. I don't care if Carver is topping in the charts. We named our son Carver because I've never heard it before and spelled it like it is. Everyone tells us how unique it is and how much they love it. How would you rate Carver 1 out of 5? It has a 4 out of 5 rating from 10 people. One in 328.212,
That's incredibly specific.
making it a very unique baby name.
Oh, there you go.
I like how that was bolded.
Bolded. Its rank is very unique.
Alright, Mom 365. I just want the meaning, like dictionary.com. God, there's so many ads.
Do you not have ad blocker?
I do. Adblock doesn't work on this.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, what's that one website? Where the ads don't work. Or ad blocker doesn't work. Alright, Go Anime. There are a billion fucking ads, and then they pop in, so like, you think they all popped in, and then you click play, but, oh, the frame you clicked it on is also the frame that ad shows up in that exact spot and pushes the player down. You
I hate that
fucking
shit.
idiot. And then you download a virus. I don't like those ads that like say where you live.
I mean, that's just based off of, like, generic IP reading shit.
It's like, but like, what if, like, what if you're like, I don't want to say, I guess streaming, right? Like, I don't know what you'd be streaming where there's an ad like that, but it's like, that'd suck.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, you know, people will probably like, you'll probably like say where you generally are anyway, sooner or later on a stream, you know?
I don't know about that.
We have.
What, where I live?
Yeah, like, you talk about your state or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say Philadelphia. Like, Philadelphia is a very large general area. I'm talking about, like, the actual city, you know? Like, the smaller city.
Well, man, I've said about my city before, so, like, I don't give a shit. Belfast is just a shithole.
It's also a big city.
It is. Northern Ireland's capital and all that. That'll be an interesting thing if there's ever, like, a reunion if Dublin remains the capital or not.
Wait, what?
Probably will. The Northern Ireland reunites as a republic, like, Dublin will probably remain the capital. If I think Belfast is bigger.
Well, as we learned from, you know, the wonderful state of Philadelphia, you could be big and have the most rich history in the state and still not be the capital. Fuck you, Pittsburgh. You know what, that worked out. Yeah. He like knocked me in the air, but I did an aerial attack. I was like, alright.
Yeah.
Is he going to sleep?
He's falling asleep.
That works. I
Bombs.
didn't get bombs because it
Bombs.
never reminded to. Not by you, but by the game.
Game doesn't have to.
I know, but they just like remove it. I hate that. It's not like other items. Where you
I mean,
have
I sort of get it from like removing it from the item wheel. Yeah, because you know, like that way you have like less things to tap over when you're running low. So you can like you can be more you can more expediently get to things of importance. But like, it's like when you're going to manage items, you still be able to see like 0 or whatever in that slot.
Yeah, I mean that's what I want, but I can understand not like having a graceful way to implement it when items overwrite other ones and shit. But
Yeah.
it's nice to have like, because there's so many fucking items in this game. It's like, oh, you know, I gotta have the no-berry in the pouch in case I fight Balazak.
Element discharge.
There's one item that's specific to this one boss. Or this one boss's mechanic that requires a specific item.
Well, I mean, technically you're meant, like, I guess you're playing like optimally, you would have a bunch of null berries for whenever any boss inflicts a blight on you.
Is that what they do?
We just, yeah, they heal like any blight.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Blight, what a joke. Except for
There
this
was
one.
you sassing the game all this time, and turns out now it was actually had a purpose all
but
along.
it's a bad purpose because Blight is not that bad.
It's pretty fucking bad. Thunder Blight has been like our fucking ruin against
I would
Kieran's.
sooner have Thunder Blight than go navigate this fucking shitty wheel menu. I hate this thing.
Get out of the acid, you fuck.
That might be a problem for you, but for me, this is a bad idea. Oh shit!
It was a bad idea.
That's exactly why it could have been a bad idea. That or like
Yeah,
I
you need
run
it back
out-
though, did you?
I run out of attacks and then just land in the acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about music during these streams again, and it just reminds me that I didn't do that iTunes shit. Because you know how like Pokemon, official Pokemon albums have 50 artists? Like, oh,
Do they?
one artist wrote this one song. We're gonna credit them, which you should do, but like, for iTunes, what they do is they make a separate album based on the artist. You could go use iTunes. Look, I just want to, like, it's just, I hate, like, I tried Fubar, I hate that thing. Because Fubar is great, I hate Fubar. Doesn't it?
I mean, like iTunes works, so
And the iTunes works, but, I mean, when you don't have an iPhone, iTunes is alright, except for this whole thing where you have to, you know, completely re-download your entire computer because Microsoft and remove everything.
yeah. That's more a Microsoft problem. To be
And
fair.
you have to reinstall all your music and put them in the library again. And then they all are unorganized again. You have to spend an afternoon telling iTunes
Oh,
that
this
this
piece
is a
of shit.
compilation album, even though it should be fucking obvious. They all have the same album artwork, the same album name, in the same folder. I wonder if this should be separate. Yep, iTunes it should. You did it. And then it organizes the album names by the artist names instead of the album names. And I don't think there's a way to change it. That's another thing I hate about iTunes.
I need to sharpen my shit because my axe is bouncing off his fucking wings. Apparently.
Yo, this dude drink Red Bull, lol. Sometimes I worry about using LOL and LMAO sarcastically. Because people will think that it's not sarcastic.
I mean, that was very obviously.
Oh no, I
sarcastic.
mean like in text.
Alright.
And like I do all lowercase. It's like, well, not everyone knows that. I always type in proper grammar when I'm actually, typing.
Yeah.
I wonder if there are people who don't think XD, like lowercase x, capital D, is memeing.
Yep. I mean, I didn't know it was, so...
Like, they're all uppercase. I hate that word. Is there another word for that?
For what? Capital letter?
Yeah, like, instead of saying that, or maybe not, I guess, you have to say.
No.
Oh, I guess capital X, right?
Yeah.
I hate uppercase. Uppercase makes it sound like you're in fucking kindergarten. Non-kindergarten.
Why? I never heard that when I was in kindergarten.
It just sounds like it's something a kid would say, you know?
I never heard that when I got older, actually. It was all just capital this, capital that when I was a kid.
Well, your schools are good, I guess.
Like, the first time I saw, like, upper and lowercase, it's like in a fucking Pokemon game. I was like, what does this mean?
No, you didn't. No one pays attention to that except me.
I pay attention to that.
Just do it all in uppercase. Even though the option.
My thing when I was... Well, I mean, I didn't care so much as like, oh, I'm going to make my name lowercase or all that. It was like, I saw the option for upper lowercase, and I was like, what does that mean?
Wait, so that means you still put it all in capital letters?
I can't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did for my Pokemon. I give them like up like capital and then lowercase.
I mean, as long as you don't do it now, I guess it's fine. You have learned the error of your ways.
I mean, in like the old Pokemon games, it made more sense to do all capitals because the game regular did just write everything in all capitals anyway.
Well, I mean, the older Pokemon games, you didn't have the choice, right?
You did. Pokemon Red and Blue, you could like do it higher or lower.
I don't believe. Well, I don't believe that. That's just I don't remember that. So
Yeah, you
higher.
Yeah, you
Let's
could.
do that higher case letters. I mean, they are higher up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unless at lowercase l. Why is lowercase fine but uppercase isn't?
I don't know. I imagine it's something to do with your,
I mean, it's not.
I don't know, decisions about words.
It's upper. Like, I mean, it is a word, I guess, but like.
It is a word.
It's weird. Why does it sound so juvenile to me? I don't even know.
I don't know. Like, it sounds fine to me.
I hate it though. And this isn't a case. This isn't like saying on accident and by accident. It's like actually it's accidental. You fucking idiots.
Don't you hate that because it's an algorithm?
Yeah, that's why I hate that. Because it's an adverb, so you use accidentally, and people go, oh, you're not on an accident, are you? Like, by accident isn't right either, genius. This is an elementary school argument, where both sides are wrong, but they're kids, so it's understandable. We're adults now. This is the real shit. Adverbs. But if English isn't their first language too, that's fine. I respect that.
Yeah.
Always respect that. I'm not gonna be that guy for those guys.
Only guys.
Well, guys is like that. It's a general thing now, right? Do people actually get offended by that?
Yes, actually.
And I guess I'm gonna have to
some people,
die.
but see, when I say people, I mean like generally fucking lunatics.
Lunatics are people, Gavin.
Yeah, but you don't respect the lunatic's opinion because they're a goddamn lunatic. You do not entertain the lunacy of fools.
So when surfer bros just say dude for everyone, right? It's like
Yeah.
kind of like that. You can't be mad at a surfer bro, right?
Well, no, funny people can, because they hate fun and the freedom of others. Get me out of the acid, I swear to God. I believe Luigi's gone into my bed to sleep.
Wait, what?
My cat has gone to sleep under my bed.
I thought you said leave Luigi's gun in my bed. And I'm like, what?
I mean, do that too. I have need of it.
What did you actually say there? If it wasn't gone.
I believe Luigi has gone under my bed.
Okay. You know how it is with us Americans.
I'm wondering if tomorrow I might start seeing a bit too. So I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know, you could.
I mean, you could, but you could do a lot of things.
Could do a lot of things. There's one main thing I want to get done before like I start spreading out into doing other things.
Is it called work?
It's like writing.
I thought you wanted to play some other meme game.
I mean, yeah, but that's like a thing I'll do whenever.
Seems like a thing on a to-do list.
I mean, it is, but like that part of the to-do list can be done whenever the fuck.
Gavin, don't you know? Gavin, don't you know how it works? Every part of a to-do list has to be done immediately. This is why I can't live a peaceful life.
I do have something on my more immediate to-do list that well, it's not, I guess, immediate, but like it's something I've been wanting to do for a while now.
Way too. I can't think of anything that you've wanted to do for a longer amount of time than that. I should buy anyways in a way too. For that, for that fucking fire figure arrives. Yeah, that was such a bad version.
Sorry, what was it? I had to pause
I
something.
should play Xenoblade 2 before that pyro figure arrives.
This is why you don't buy with your dick, man.
It's like the ultimate buyer's remorse. That like the last charm I got. I'm like, and then I'm not doing mobile game shit anymore. I'm like, I'm rich now, you know? I'm gonna be rich.
I'll be rich when I have a goddamn job. But
These
that's if they
your name
if they hire
figures
me.
keep reminding me of that since they came today. Woo! They're still in the box, right over there. I don't even know where I'm gonna put them.
You'll find a spot.
But it's like, well, I have to own these. Because Your Name is like the best film of all time. Yoink. Gavin, what's your best film of all time?
I don't know. I would have to like rewatch a bunch of movies and consider. It's probably like a toss up between like one or two specific Jackie Chan action films. The Raid.
The Raid? I
Yep.
don't think I've ever heard of that one.
I've spoken to you about this before, actually. I've used it in reference to things. But
What's it about?
it's about a bunch of police officers going to like a giant apartment tower block.
Oh, right!
Getting stuck.
Okay, I remember that.
I fucking love that movie. It's so good. The Raid 2 is alright, but alright. It's Raid 2 is pretty good, but like the Raid is just like very focused and finely done. It's great. It's also goddamn brutal, and that's why I love it.
Is it as brutal as the hardest difficulty in Kirby Star Allies?
Yes. Exactly as brutal. To be precise.
Actually, I forget the terms of that. But it seemed pretty tough.
I mean, it's a Kirby game, so pretty tough. That's probably like half as hard as in any given Donkey Kong level.
I mean, you know, the true arena was pretty tough. I don't know about the recent
that's
ones,
not like,
but
that's like some, bullshit side mode crap.
well, yeah, that's what this is, basically.
I mean, it's on the main levels, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think it's one of those boss rush kind of things, but you said that.
Oh, is it? I thought it was like a difficulty thing for like every level.
I mean, I don't really know. I haven't looked at Kirby Star Allies at all, really.
I'm probably just not gonna get it, 'cause fuck it.
Wow.
If you wanted me to get like, you should have put fucking online play on Nintendo.
Wow, you just sound like every Nintendo fan.
Yeah, it's almost like I want a basic feature to be able to play this game with this multiplayer game with actual people.
Next, you're gonna be like, port this to the Switch. Port this to the Switch.
Nah. The only thing I want ported to Switch was not even like a port. I want a goddamn fucking remaster of fucking Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles already. God damn you to hell, Square. Just do it. I swear to
I
fuck.
thought you were gonna say Metroid Other M.
No. It's like Crystal Chronicles was so goddamn good.
How many crystals are in Crystal Chronicles?
Actually, quite a lot.
Okay, good. The name checks out, people. You can
And
play
they are
it.
the chronicles of these crystals and the people who maintain them.
I mean, every game is a story. Even those weird Unity ones you download on the internet.
And what story is Tetris then?
Russian people XD. I feel bad because you referenced that song recently, and I'm like, oh no, don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't do that.
I like that. It's great.
Okay,
Problem
counterpoint.
with it.
Not
What?
great.
Why not?
I don't like it.
Alright, so it's great. You're just being fussy.
I like it when the Tetris theme is done as Russian folk music in Puyo Puyo Tetris, but I don't like that song. Maybe it's the weird Russian accent. Like you're trying
That's the
too
best
hard.
part.
The lyrics, you're trying too hard to make this joke.
Like the lyrics are fucking great. He's not trying. He's doing it just fine. Lyrics all work. They all check out. It's great. It's so bad. He actually did it. Yeah. Like they fit like the rhythm. Like they all work in. There's no like awkward crowbarring or shit. Like it all flows fine. It's great. Yeah, he's done it. He's falling asleep.
You have any?
I do.
You're lucky. Yeah, Tetris is bad. Damn it, I missed. It's over.
I have interrupted his flight. Oh, he's dead.
Wow, with 8 minutes! Jesus Christ. If we started this like any later, we would have been in trouble. Bounty complete. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Because there's still time. Actually, I wonder if like it has bounty complete and then it just stores that.
It probably does store that.
Then the next
Honestly.
time you talk to them, that little pop-up comes up. You completed this bounty. You completed this bounty.
Yep.
Either way, I want to risk it, so go back and talk to them. What are the Flash boys speak to? Why are they weak to thunder? That doesn't make any sense.
What are you on about?
The Flash men.
Oh, the lizards. Right. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, wait, the thunder and ice.
Yeah, why are they? Why, that doesn't make any sense. They are thunder.
Why? They are thunder. They aren't. They're just flash.
Well, they make thunder meteor.
I mean, they're not thunder, so they...
They're all messed up.
No.
I'm gonna use my ice thing.
I'm using my ice and blast weapon.
Actually, I wonder what has more attack. Because both of them were equally annoying to make. Actually, the ice one was pretty easy. Because that boss isn't as bad as I thought. I mean, because I had the Kinsect wave, but...
Yeah.
Maybe I will go with Thunder. I don't know. So we easily check this information without going to the blacksmith man.
I mean, you already have it equipped, right?
I mean, not right now.
You're... No, I mean, not equipped, but you already have the weapon, right?
Yeah.
You just, when you're in change equipment, just jump between them and have a look. Let's see what the stats are. Just set the quest up whenever.
I mean, you can too, right?
Okay. Getting the bounty. There we go.
I think the ice one's better.
Right, where is it? Events?
Yeah. We might only have like 5 minutes to do this, but as long as we started, it should be good, maybe. You think I know? I don't know. What did you have for lunch today?
I had some sandwiches.
More detail. Enhance.
I had ham and butter.
Oh, I was so close to falling into that trap.
What?
No cheese?
I don't
I know. Like, I was so close to just instinctively saying that. Do these things have elemental attacks?
No.
You want? Let's just not risk it.
Hang on. I need to change my pants back to Basil.
Now that was close.
Let us go depart.
You think for Monster Hunter PC they're gonna do like gacha games where it's just the events are staggered behind, or do you think they're gonna be synced?
Probably staggered behind.
Ooh, that's not good.
As in they'll pick one, then it's like, okay, here's event one, and then...
I don't like that. Oh wait, do we have...
that on PC then.
I hate when those idle games do that. By the way,
In that case, it's because like the events...
worse, dickhead.
What?
The English version is inherently worse, dickhead. Glory to Japan.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I mean, the Japanese game got it first.
Yeah,
Like, it's
no,
not
but,
like,
like,
oh,
they
you're
can-
inferior. It's like, you really gotta walk us through all the content already made.
They don't have
So otherwise, what's the point? No, they do have to. It's kind of like, you know, you kind of need that progression.
Yeah, we're not gonna...
So you
I don't
have people
think
can
so.
actually get all the cards and shit instead of just going, well, fuck you.
I mean, so what is it like? Oh, if you join, you can't join a gacha game after it started.
You can, but it's like if you're gonna like start like a new release of it somewhere, you might as well just do all the events again so people can get cards they may have seen and liked.
But they rerun events, so it's not a problem.
Well, not all games do.
What game doesn't? That's messed up.
I mean, like Puyo Quest is a few events that never rerun.
Look, they're on the to-do list.
I don't think it's ever gonna rerun them.
Like the characters show up eventually, for sure. Unless they're like characters that no one really wants anyways.
Yeah, but that's my point. Like some events just don't get rerun. Some characters never reappear.
I think that that's a worthy sacrifice to take. To be, you know, on equal footing. Imagine if Puyo Quest PC did that. That'd be hilarious. Is it dead? No?
Nah, it's falling asleep, and I've already started my animation, so fuck it.
I mean, do these things really need the barrel bombs?
No, but it's nice.
You think about it, aren't like the other two supposed to be attacking us?
Nah, cause they're off in the distance, and we never aggro them.
Yeah,
So.
it's funny though. Like that's the whole point of the thing. It's like no, we're gonna do this. So wait, this is set in the shitty arena, but can we still carve?
I
we
mean,
didn't get-
you probably only get like meds.
Now I got photo 4,
Oh, did you? Yeah, sick.
and they're pluses. So okay, it's set in the shitty arena, but it's not actually the shitty arena. I'm gonna pull the thing again. That's all right.
It's not
Is
alright.
that all right?
No.
All right, don't go past the fence because I'm gonna do it.
Why?
I'm not. I was close though. I was actually considering it.
Well, again, why?
That was XD. How was that not red? It hit his head. See, now here's where the real challenge starts because they're gonna start flashing while you're you know.
I mean, challenge for you. I'm immune to it.
Well, look, I'm just saying that's what their intention was.
Their intention has long since been foiled. So.
You know what that should do? That shouldn't stun you. It should blind you. Like it should make it so there's like a flashbang. That's what it should do. Capcom, hire me.
I mean, like, flashbang effects are like basically inconsequential. So.
I don't know about that.
I've never seen a game where it actually means much anything to a player.
Any game with them?
I mean, I've never had a problem with this. It's like, oh, well, fuck it. That's like 2 seconds. Oh, okay.
Well, you're clearly watching or playing with noobs. No respect. Don't do it, weirdo. The worst part about being stunned like that is it sheaths your fucking weapon. Like, man, I love having to pull that thing out again. How long do we even have for this?
Like, full 50 now for some shit, I think. It's not concerning either which way. These guys are really weak.
That's where the real challenge comes in. Yeah, how many people do you think made that Jurassic World meme?
What?
Where it's that actor whose name I should know but don't know, and the 3 raptors.
Oh, okay.
But it would be
I don't think anyone
Hunter
has.
and these 3 raptors. Gives you this
I
event.
don't think anyone has.
What's that dude's name again?
Chris Pratt.
Right. He did Parks and Recreation. It was a good show until season 4. Then do season 4?
I have no
Wait,
idea.
I'm thinking of Home Development. Wait, Arrested Development. Home Development.
Home Development.
I was gonna say that'd be the best show ever, but I mean, HGTV exists, so. It's a whole channel dedicated to home development. See, the thing is, like, the whole set piece of that place is in a home. That doesn't sound very significant. In the plot, it's significant. Trust me.
Okay.
Because it's like a home they were trying to sell, but then didn't. It's brought up multiple times. You know how it is. Selling homes, real estate. We all know.
I can't say I do. The work of the rich and the bourgeoisie.
Wait, what? The other one isn't. Man, I got baited.
No, it's not. I've been focusing on wanting to kill it faster.
Like, I saw it lying there. I guess it was asleep.
Oh, okay, yeah, probably just fell
I
asleep.
got baited.
I mean, if it just, like, begins to sit down, it's not dead.
It was lying down.
Like, you know, it's already lying down when you looked at it.
Yeah,
It was cold in the ball, it's not dead.
it was lying down though. Why would you be lying down in a life or death situation like this?
Because you've been knocked out.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not what comes to mind.
Well, unless I see that it's specifically lying out and it's explicitly lifeless, I just assume it's alive and still needs to be, like, slashed to shit and murdered.
That was gonna hit. The
I don't really
switch.
need anything from these things, so.
I mean, you're just gonna be standing here for 50 seconds.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
I'm just like, wait, what? Fan braces? I actually need these things? What?
Did you highlight them at
I
some
guess.
point?
I don't know what they're for though. Is it my gathering gear maybe?
What, you making, like, either gathering gear or, like, I don't know, like, you're trying to go for, like, a specific anti-stun build or some shit?
Let's see. It won't tell me what it does. Nice. But it's on the wish list. Well, we did it.
Hey, I got some flash pods.
Why would these things give me flash pods?
Because they flash.
Black crystal ticket. Oh shit. It's one. It's a wiggle ticket situation.
Oh, okay.
Shit. I think that means we missed it. Black crystal?
Are you sure we have?
I mean, assuming.
Because it runs on UTC, it probably is still, like, open or some shit.
Well, what's the date for you right now?
16.
Yeah, it said ran until the 15th.
Yeah, but they could just mean like 15th in Japan or wherever the fuck, I don't know.
I think that only works when you're playing Japanese gacha games.
So look, yeah, it's going.
Dang.
Reaper of the Otherworld. It's a Xeno'jiva event quest. How about you
Event?
fuck off?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's an event for the Xeno'jiva. How about it just fucks off?
But what does it give you?
Doesn't say.
Monster Hunter World
Yes, it
Twitter
is.
didn't say anything about this.
It's probably just a fight Xeno'jiva thing.
What am I supposed to do? Fight it for free instead of having to wait for some reason.
Probably.
The fight's hard enough. I don't know why you have to limit it by time. Lore.
I wouldn't necessarily call it hard now.
Well, you know, for the average player, you know.
But you are the average
I'm
player.
not the average player. We already established that I have mastered this game.
I mean, if that's what it takes to convince yourself.
During my research, I came across a river. Just as I was about to swim across, I spotted some kind of supernatural light. Help me unravel this. Wait, this is just the description for the normal one, isn't it?
No, I don't think it is.
How does this dude not know what this river is?
He's a dumbass.
Shit, are those the vouchers on the side of the book?
Just your lucky vouchers.
I
In.
never noticed that. These events give you something. That's what I need to know here.
Not all of them do.
I need to know if I can get sunglasses or an equivalent item. Well, what are the new limited bounties then?
I can't see them yet, I don't think. Let me check. Okay. No, there's still 51 minutes for these.
What? How? Well, you know what? It's fine because we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it when we started anyways, but it definitely makes it seem less impressive. So that's sad. Hey, where the fuck are these max potions? Whew. I guess that's it,
So
right? I mean, do you want to do anything else?
Nah, I'm fine with that for now. We can do like the Kieran the next time or whatever.
The next time. 49 years later.
I mean, I feel there's a certain time we don't do it, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill it myself.
You might as well. I've washed my hands of this game.
Alright, then I'll just go
In
kill
the
it myself.
traditional sense. Let's see. I don't even know what that means. There's the Wiggler head. Yeah! Look at these sunglasses, dude. They give you 1 level of stun resistance. Does your stun
Only 1
resistance
level?
headgear have that?
I don't have stun resistance headgear, I just have like 3 gems stacked over my body.
Oh, gems.
So I can keep actually good armor.
But you don't look like this.
I don't need them.
This is actually good armor, though. Wait, what slots do those have? This looks like it has 3 level 2 gem slots on it. Wait, hold on. What the? That's insane.
Those are 3 level 1s.
That's insane. What the fuck?
Those are 3 level 1s.
That's still pretty alright. Like 3 of them? And you look sick as hell. How could you say no? Alright, that's gonna be the stream that shouldn't have happened but did because time limits. Oh, I'm gonna go eat food. Oh god, it's 8:11 p.m. Right.
There's only 4 hours between us now, is there?
Hey, what?
It's 8 o'clock your time, it's like midnight mine, so there's only 4 hours between us now.
It doesn't make it. But you also moved forward on Sunday, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
They're still doing that shit?
Yep.
Here in England, we'll do it a month later because why not?
I think it's more like here in America, we're special and we'll do it ahead of everyone else.
I think that is not valid.
It is more likely to be true.
I think it's because your country is farther north and doesn't need it.
Also, I don't
until a
live in
month
England.
later. What?
One, we're not further north, and 2, I don't live in
Oh,
England.
you know, England. That's.
No, there's no England.
Isn't that what that collection of islands is called? What do I even use for
Alright.
the thumbnail of this?